Hey, this is Matias Rengel with Guitar Control, and today you're going to be learning how to play funk guitar in a very easy way. So if you have never played funk before, bear with me and you're going to learn how to do it. Alright, so to start off, I'm going to show you the basic chords that I am playing in this lesson. So it's actually very simple as opposed to you've seen me playing different probably. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to show you the basic chord structures that I'm using in this lesson. It looks a little bit complicated, but it actually is super simple. The basic chord progression is actually just a B minor, A major, and E minor. As simple as that. Now, the thing here is that I am actually playing it a little bit above in the frets. I'm actually playing the B minor in the 7th fret. Then I'm actually going into the A major in the 5th fret and into an E minor in the 7th fret. Now, I am not actually playing the entire chord. I'm just playing the notes that appear in the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings. If you don't know that, these are the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string. So basically, if you don't know these chord structures, the first one, B minor, it goes, you just place your index finger in the 7th fret of the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string like this. Then you place that same finger 2 frets down in the 5th fret, and this time the only thing that changes is that you add the middle finger, you place it in the 6th fret of the 3rd string. And then we go to the final one, which is E minor. So for this one, you're playing the 9th fret, the 8th fret, and the 7th fret of the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string. So that's it. So now about the rhythm, here's where it gets more interesting, because you can grab any chord, of course, and just and apply the rhythm. So the rhythm is the thing that matters here. That's going to make it sound funk. Because if I don't play that funky rhythm, it could sound like anything else. You know, it could sound like a ballad, like. Right? But my rhythm is making it a little bit funky. So, what am I doing here? One of the basic things about funk, and like the most easy things to do, is 16 notes. You don't have to play them super fast. I mean, a lot of people get scared and they are like, well, 16 notes are too complicated, are too fast for me. I cannot really play it. But I mean, it could be 16 notes at 70 BPM, right? And it will be super slow. I mean, you could even play it this slow, you know, like. And that could be. Now, the thing is that a lot of funk songs are a little bit faster. That's the thing, right? So you want to like. So let's start by the basic concept of what is a 16. So a 16th note is if you divide a bar in 16 equal parts, you get 16 notes, right? So one of those notes equals this. Now, if you have a beat and you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you divide each beat in 4, you, instead of having 1, 2, 3, 4, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So each one of those notes that I just showed you is a 16. So what I'm doing here, the basic thing is that you play the chord 4 times per beat, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, right? So right there I played it 4 times. So what I'm doing with my right hand, I am going down, up, down, up. And I'm trying to make sure that these notes don't really sound. That's very important. And the way that I'm doing that, I'm doing it with this part of the hand right here. And now sometimes I am just, depending on the chord, it depends how I'm gonna mute the notes that I'm not using. But it's very important because you don't wanna be playing and suddenly like, right? It's like, and the other notes sound, it just doesn't sound clean. You wanna just have this. So, for example, in this chord right here, I am muting it, the others, the ones that I'm not playing, with this finger, with the middle finger. There are other options sometimes, like here, right? In which I muted with this part right here. In other situations, I could go like this, and I'm muting it this way, right there, see? I could also do this one like this, and I'm muting it with these fingers right here. Sometimes you mute it with this part of the hand too. You just put this one. But now, this is a technique that you would use mostly if you're soloing. See, now it's very easy right there to mute it with this part, whatever you're not using, or if you're playing very, very, very soft. So now, back to the rhythm. I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I leave a space. I leave a space that is going to be also 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very, very easy. So practice that very slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, about muting the note right after you play it, you got two options. You can either like lift this, leave the pressure from there. But I find it that sometimes when you leave the pressure from your left hand, I find it that sometimes you get harmonic sounds that you don't want there, unwanted harmonic sounds. So what I like to do, I like to bring my right hand down. Now be careful, because if you bring it too fast, you're gonna have this effect. And sometimes that's cool, right? When you do it. But sometimes you don't want that. So you wanna be very careful how you bring it down. So look. And basically that's it. Now for the second rhythm that I showed you, which one was this one. This one is a little bit more complicated, but it still involves 16 notes. For this one, I am playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm leaving a silence of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it restarts, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you do 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Got it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you play 4 times, you leave 2 times, you leave a space, then you play again 4 times, 2 times you leave the space, and then you play again 2 times, and then 2 times space, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just repeat that. And now I've added a little bit of a little bit extra right here in this final chord. At the beginning, I just put my pinky finger in the 10th fret. This is a very funk thing to do. And you just put it there. And then you can move it down to the 9th fret. Most of the time when you have any funk chord, you can apply other fingers there, like, or here, like. I mean, there is a theory behind it that is a little bit more complicated for this video, but for now, you just follow your ear. So if you think that you want to investigate, like, you want to just experiment, just go. If it sounds good, it sounds good, and that's it. And there you have it. I hope this lesson sets you off to be a great funk player. And remember, the most important technique here is to move your hand and never stop, If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And remember to click on the link in the description to get the tab. Don't forget to subscribe. Hey, where are you going? I got more videos right here and here. And please click on this button because you should definitely subscribe to our channels for daily guitar lessons.